there was some conversation about how we are singling out a class of persons separately here in the state of Connecticut. And we are, for a very good reason. Can you think of any other class of persons in the state of Connecticut who are forced to go to work and are not paid and cannot apply for unemployment compensation? So let me repeat that again, because some people said you are singling out people. We are, for a very unique and special reason. They are deemed essential workers. They have to go to work, and they are not paid, and they cannot apply for unemployment compensation. There is nobody else in the state that I can think of that the same rule applies to. Why? In the private sector, for example, it would be illegal to force you to go to work and not pay you, right? So you have a very small subset of people. So Governor Lamont, to his credit, and his team, said, can we do something special for these workers because it's such a unique circumstances? That's why they're being singled out and helped. All the examples that some folks said, they could apply for unemployment compensation. That's why that system's in place and has been in place for a long time. So we have to help these people. As the minority leader said, I read the newspaper on Sunday morning, which listed about 10 people who were affected by the shutdown. TSA, Department of Housing employees, and I was particularly struck by a father who was in his mid-30s who was raising a child by himself. He was a TSA worker, if I recall, okay? And in the newspaper, he said, I can't pay my mortgage. I've maxed out my credit cards. All I want from government is to go back to work and be paid. And to the extent that I can, I appreciate that government, while mindful it can't solve every problem that everybody has, feels a need to help out us employees who are in such trouble. This is why we're not Washington, because we don't turn a blind eye or a deaf ear to the struggles, the real struggles of people who work every day for a living. Then someone said today on the floor of the House, it's okay. They're going to get back pay. Don't worry about it. Sit down. Are you kidding me? Some people don't have a cash flow to cover it while waiting for back pay. That's why there's an imminent harm to people here. They can't carry these costs. They can't carry a mortgage and tuition, buy food, buy clothes for their kids, send them before and after care. They don't have the cash flow. This is the middle-class backbone of the state of Connecticut. These are the folks you help. These are your neighbors. These are the folks that do the right thing. And God willing, when we pass this and the Senate passes it, they will have some form of assistance. And it's not perfect at all. Now you got to go take time off, because remember, you're essential and you still got to work. Go find a bank, enter into a loan agreement. It's covered at 100 days. It's capped at a certain amount. It's not a panacea, but it's something. For the backbone of the state of Connecticut, the hardworking people who are going to work every day and not getting paid. I'm glad the amendment failed, Madam Speaker. I'm glad we have a bill that's going to actually help folks and do the things that they need. It's a great start for the administration. It's a great offer by the banks of Connecticut. There's nothing more that works better than when the private sector and government find a way creatively to work together to help people in their time of need. This is a very proud vote for me, Madam Speaker, and I hope for all this chamber. Thank you very much.